Hi there, it's me, Joe. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to teach you how to understand everything when you're listening to English. All right? Now that might seem impossible, but you can work on it and you can certainly improve starting today. All right? So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 ways to really hone your English listening skills. That means improve them. And I'm going to give you 2 stories so you can practice listening. Okay? So we got a lot to do today. Let's get started. So the first technique is called listen, read, listen. So what you want to do is choose a video, for example this one, and listen to it. Just listen. Then watch it again and read it. Read the comments, not the comments, read the subtitles at the bottom. Okay? All right? This video or another video, one of my older videos, they all have subtitles. Okay? Turn it on and read it. Then the third time, I want you to just not look at the video, but listen one more time. See if you, the third time through, after you've listened carefully one time, you've listened and read it the second time, the third time, only listening and not watching, can you understand? Can you remember and get it? All right? Keep practicing that way will improve your listening ability. All right? Now, here's the second tip. The second tip is called adjust the speed. So you can do this with any YouTube video too. You can hit the settings and then choose the playback speed. So you can click on that and you can make it slower. You can slow it down to 3/4, 0.75 or 0.5. And then when it's going really slowly, your ears will be fine hearing it and hearing every little thing. Okay? When you've got enough of that, then speed it up. Back to normal. It'll be faster, but you'll still be able to hear. You'll catch it. You'll catch the stuff that you heard before. And then you can go to 1.25. So that's 25% faster than normal speed. It'll be faster. And that's a great way to train yourself when you're trying to listen to native speakers who talk really fast. Okay? And then the third technique, this is called find time to listen. Okay? During your day, if your listening skills are important to you, you have to find a way to listen to different videos, podcasts, or audiobooks. Try your best to find ways to do more listening. Get that practice in. Okay? If I tell you how to shoot a basketball and you don't practice it, you will not get better at shooting basketballs. You have to put in the practice. You got to know the how to do it, then you have to actually do it. So there's action involved. If you want to improve your listening skills, practice will help you so much. I know so many students who do this every day, either videos, podcasts, audiobooks, TV shows, whatever you want. All right, so now you've made it this far. I want to give you the first secret code. And when you hear this secret code, I want you to send it to me at Teacher Joe Crossman. And then I'll know that you're a fantastic student and I should help you more. There's so many people on my Instagram page that do this, and I help them every day. I answer their questions. I help them improve. You could be one of them too. So the first secret code is listening practice. All right? Send that to me in a direct message. All right, now I'm going to tell you 2 stories. These are true stories that I've been told by students, and there's listening questions afterwards. So you can try these techniques out. So here you go. A few years ago, I had a Japanese student in my class, and she said that the town that she lived in Japan was near a mountain. So in Japan, that might be every town. This particular mountain had a tunnel that went through it, and the tunnel was supposedly haunted. There were ghosts. So her brother went to that tunnel, I think one day, and took a picture on his digital camera. This is before cell phones. On his digital camera. And then, you could take a look at the picture right on the camera, and faces started appearing on the screen. Okay? Saw the picture of the tunnel, and then faces would come through. And he deleted the picture right away because he was freaking out. He was so scared. All right? So that's the story. And the questions are, number 1, where was my student from? 2, who took the picture? And 3, what did he do with the picture? All right? You can answer those questions, write the answers down below, or also send them to me on Instagram. I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Okay? Let's move on to story number 2. Oh, wait a minute. Before we move on to story number 2, which is a really good one, here is the second secret code. The second secret code is delete that photo. Okay? All right, so here's the second story that you can practice your listening with. Also, a few years ago, I had a student from South Korea. Okay, she was a wonderful student, and she told me this story, true story. One day, her and her friend visited the DMZ. That's the demilitarized zone between South Korea and North Korea. You can visit up there, and you can take some pictures, and there's some places you can visit. And she also joined a tour group that went on a tunnel tour. There are tunnels under the DMZ that the North Koreans built years and years ago because they wanted to do a sneak attack. But South Korea, fortunately, discovered those tunnels, and they were closed off, and North Koreans did not attack. But the tunnels are still there, right, down until halfway, right? So you can go and see what the North Koreans have done. So she went down there with her friend and a group, and she was being shown different things along the tour, and she saw a soldier off in a side tunnel in an old uniform, and her friend also saw the soldier too. Okay? So then she put up her hand and she asked the guide if it was a South Korean or North Korean uniform, because it was so old she didn't know. All right? The guide looked a little confused and didn't know what she was talking about. Then her and her friend both looked back to the side tunnel, and he was gone. Her and her friend were speechless. They had seen a ghost. All right, now here's 3 questions. Here are 3 questions. Number 1, who was she with? Number 2, where were they? And number 3, what did they see? All right, so tell me those answers down below, and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Or again, you can send them to me on Instagram. I'd love to get a message from you. Do you want to see some bloopers? These are embarrassing. Here's number 1. Check out number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And the last one. So which one made you smile the most? All right. So those are the tips. Remember those 3 tips? And those are 2 stories to practice with. And if you want more stories to practice with, I'm going to put a link right here so you can practice more. Use those techniques on these videos and you will improve quickly. Okay? And by the way, I used to live in South Korea and teach there. All right. See you later.